can't contest me on.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Here to do the Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, Episode 5. That's a lot. First reaction. And it was a good episode. R.I.P. Lorenzo. I said it on the last video that it ain't looking too good and Monet about to take him out. And I know all y'all was saying the L1 that he should tell her and try to. I said he gonna die with that lie. Do not say anything. Had it have been sooner, maybe. And that's one thing she said. You didn't watch me for all these months, and she was trying to find somebody to do it, so her hands could be clean, so the kids wouldn't disown her. You know what I mean? Like, Monet is so smart. She think 2-3 moves ahead. She first went to old girl and told him that Lorenzo killed Frank so that she could do it. And then that way she could be free. Then she found out what Gordo said. She like, okay, you gonna screw my son? Well, screw my husband too. Yeah. What? You screwing my son? Well, screw him too. Screw all of them. I don't give a damn. I'm Monet. I don't love nothing, but nothing love me. Hey, I think the last video I was talking about this, we was saying, who's harder, Rock or Monet? And I said Monet. Who want to disagree now? Who? I got to look at these comments. Who thinks that Rock is harder than Monet? I think Monet is as cold-blooded, ruthless. Oh, my goodness gracious. I wouldn't want nothing to do with that person at all. At all. All right, let me see. Y'all got a lot of good comments here. Yeah, they didn't kill them. That dude gonna pillow talk with her son. Boy, he better not. Well, I saw in the preview for the next episode that he think it's the Russians or something that killed Lorenzo, and he trying to get Gordo to help. So yeah, Monet cold as ice. Rock ain't no joke. I ain't gonna say Rock ain't no joke, but Monet is the devil. Old boy said Monet is the devil. Hey, Monet is real close, yo. She about as close to the devil as you could get, man. She, you know, boy, ain't nothing colder than Monet's heart. You know, I'm telling you. So, I don't know, man. Poor Poppy. Crystal says, poor Poppy, he had it coming. BB Bolger, thank you. He did, man. He should not have. Lisa Phillips, I didn't even think about that. She say she is the devil with red hair all day. Damn. I ain't think about that. But yeah, Poppy had it coming, Crystal. And like I said, man, do not tell her that, because you better just... The only thing keeping him alive was doubt. That was it. Not knowing for sure. Not knowing for sure was the only thing keeping him alive. Kane, dumbass, talking about you should tell her this and that. Man, he's a damn fool. He should have never told him. And damn, Lorenzo, my Hispanic brother, it making me feel bad. Oh no, they took him out, man. They call him from ear to ear. From ear to ear. That's where they call him. Yeah. Oh, no. They give him a Brazilian necktie. They take it out. Oh, no. I hope it don't come for Rojas. Shout out to Savannah Rivers for the super chat. I appreciate you coming through with the super chat and all the support. Yeah, Gordo is a gangster. I saw that. He said, hey, man, I might take it, but I could give it too. What? Hey, I think that it's good in the way they show Gordo kind of do a little something, because I thought that was kind of dumb when they went to the hospital thinking they gonna kill this guy in the hospital, and like nobody would be there, or nobody would be like, they would be able to get away with it. I thought that was dumb, so it was good to see him at least do a little something kind of slick, kind of smart. But what I did think was dumb for Lorenzo, I guess he must have been tipsy coming out of a bar or something. But you know, you just told Monet, the devil, that you killed her son, her meal ticket to a free life, and you see a nail in your tire and you don't get on guard. Soon as my damn tire had a nail in it, I'd have pulled out my gun. I'd have been all around like, where you at, Mo? It would have just been so obvious to me, but he was probably tipsy, so hey, it is what it is. But, you know, BB say at least he came clean. He came clean and got done dirty. So what does that tell you in the end? If you come clean, you gonna get done dirty. Don't do it, okay? Not on that. He was protecting her and himself. I mean, now look at this. It's about to have an all-out war. She got her kids thinking the Russians did it, ready to attack some people that didn't do it. She might have ended up getting her whole family destroyed and all her damn kids killed with this move right here. She liked to think a couple moves ahead, but what if they end up getting into a fight they can't handle? I mean, it's really only two of them and Monet. It ain't like they got a huge organization and soldiers out front guarding and stuff like that. She was just sitting on the porch by herself. So how could they take on some big organization? You know, that could be the end of all of them, this move right here. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. We got, thank you, Savannah. I appreciate it. Tanya G with the super chat said Diana gonna get Monet now. Oh, yeah, that's a great point, Tanya. I didn't even think about that, but Diana already kind of looking Monet sideways. He was just saying he about to get her out the game and she gonna get a college degree. Watch Monet pull her back in the game, because Poppy was what was protecting her at school. Now she about to be roped back in, all of this going on. And if she find out that all of this is because of Monet, now she probably will be conflicted if she find out that he killed Zeke. But it was an accident. I don't know, man. That's a good one, man. That's a good one to think about. Knowledge AP, you say, Jay, which kid do you think gonna figure out what Monet did first? Kane gonna figure it out first. He's gonna put it together because he knew Poppy. He knew the whole story already. So, you know, he's gonna put it together first. And Kane is like probably my favorite character on the show. And Poppy, Lorenzo, they like my two favorite characters on the show. And damn, one of them is gone. So that'll definitely be messed up. But yeah, Kane gonna find out. And I don't know how they'll find out Gordo did it. And that's going to be hard for Drew, because now he about to lose another boo. Every time somebody gets to that special spot in my heart, in my life, I got to get rid of him. Gordo, why you do me like that? Anyway, why they are showing very detailed scenes of Drew this season. I mean, I've learned more about this stuff with Drew this season, I don't know, man, than I was expecting. I'll say that. And seeing Gordo and Drew, I ain't know they did that type, anyway. They gonna make Drew kill Gordo. And then Drew gonna go what? Psycho? He gonna go dark? Because we see he already kind of working through a lot of things right now since he can't climb Mount Everett. If he got to kill Gordo, he gonna be like, that was my cousin, lover, homie, friend. That was my cousin, homie, lover, friend. Oh, man. Auntie, cousin, mama, lover, friend. How you do me like that? He was my cousin, homie, lover, friend, business partner. So, man, that's going to be crazy. I don't know. And that's right. They said that Medius One Software, I'm glad you brought this up, because Monet was trying to get Lorenzo killed for Uncle Frank when Kane the one that killed Uncle Frank and not Lorenzo. And once she went to tell, I can't think of her name offhand, that, Lorenzo killed him, I said, yeah, she trying to get him killed. And that way, her hands are clean. So, all right. So, going backwards a little bit to recap this episode. So, we see Tawik. All right. A lot happened this episode, actually. It wasn't actually a bad episode. I don't know about the accuracy of everything, but hey, it's book 2. What do you expect? But we see that him and RSJ, who I call RSVP, now they done worked out it where he's going with them to Italy to close this business deal. And so we see that once there, whatever, Evelyn, that's her name, everybody. I appreciate it for letting me know who Monet was telling about Uncle Frank. But RSVP and Tariq, Braden, and the crew go out to Italy for this little investment opportunity. And so they, go there. Tariq do a little bit of Italian translating real quick with a little insider information. They try to make this business deal. Now, while they there, the whole thing is, here come Numa, and she pop up with, Joffrey, and he come up in there. They like, man, what the hell y'all doing here? Americans, what the wait for our greeting, huh? What are you doing, Americans? And so they basically tell them, you need to get into this exclusive party, and you need to do what Mecca do and get this listening device, which that was a big old listening device, and they didn't even tell them where it was or this or that. They just supposed to search a mansion and find it, which I thought, anyway, they end up going to the party, getting in there, and of course Braden got to mess things up. Carl Levi, appreciate you for the super chat. Fire episode, couldn't wait to join the live. I appreciate you for coming through. So, we see why they there. That Braden, he didn't got caught looking for the little listening device that Mecca had left and planted. And so he found it but didn't get it yet. They beating him up like a damn punching bag, beat his ass like a piñata. And meanwhile, Effie, she ended up getting a listening device. And they ain't know where Braden was. She saw that they took him. And then she used her little sexy ways, which, you know, Effie was looking really nice this episode. I had to give it to Alex Lepre. She was looking good with the braids and the outfit and everything. Tariq wore that little lamb chop coat. And I like that little lamb chop. That was really cold. Anyway, they was geared up this episode as always. The wardrobe department on Power, they always be on point. And so they end up working out a deal where they gonna trade this damn listening device for Brayden, which I'm like, hold up. They gonna get killed by Numa if they don't give this up. But turn out it was a setup. And it looked like Joffrey over here got precision aim because they just took out everybody. But then it turned out she had some snipers. You know what I'm saying? They was Rainbow Six, open, frag, and clear. Took all the dudes out. And they got Brayden back. They beat the hell out of them ribs, boy. Brayden was buckled up, wasn't he? About time he got hemmed up. It seemed they did him just like Tommy, huh? They only like to do body shots in Power Universe. No, not the face. Body better. One thing, though, that I did notice is Brayden is getting kind of swole. What are you trying to be, in the Guardians of the Galaxy or something? I like Brayden up here getting kind of swole. Tariq might not want to keep talking to him like that blackness is going to be able to be his armor for much longer. Brayden might rise up on you, boy. You better chill. You know he know how to wrestle. Put Tariq in the headlock. Straight up. Yeah, but they hemmed him up, man. Petey rolled Brayden, man. He ain't know what the hell hit him. Well, yeah, he did. It was some Italians. Drink some of this water. Thank you. So they end up working it out where she got what she needed. They got what they needed. But the trick that the catch, rather, I say, or what tripped me out is Effie is psycho, y'all. Effie crazy. She gonna tell Tariq that while she was there, she saw that Numa was married to dude and got a kid, and we should kidnap her kid for leverage. What? What? Are you crazy? This woman can pop up on y'all anywhere, can touch y'all anytime. Y'all are kids. You trying to kidnap a kid in what? Italy? And do like this girl is nuts. And I'm glad Tariq didn't agree with that, because I would have thought, man, come on. So he was like, are you crazy? That ain't gonna work. And yeah, she is definitely insane with that dumbass theory. K. Harris and Brayden Thick. Brayden Thick, boy, been put Tariq in a headlock. You know Tariq can't fight. He just been using that blackness to punk Braid, and pretty soon he gonna put them foo-fops on Tariq. Knowledge AP, you bring up a good point, and it's a lot of people that's thinking about this, and they said, Jay, did you peep what RSJ said to Tariq? I think he knows Ghost. So he's brought up Ghost and Tariq a few times. He knew about the Queen's Child Project. Now, maybe because it was in the way of some development he was trying to do, but he knew about it. He knew about Ghost. He's not really saying too much, but he is keeping Tariq close and bringing him around. And then he said that his father used to run numbers and was a little modest hustler. We don't know a lot about Ghost's father and backstory other than he had a bar or a club, a bar club, whatever, and that he was killed. That's it. We don't know too much more about it. Whether, he was running numbers, who killed him exactly. He could be maybe Ghost brother. I don't think so, because if Ghost brother was one of the richest black men in the world, Ghost only been dead. How long has Ghost been dead on this show? Tariq can't be no more than in his second year of school. So Ghost ain't been dead no more than between 1 to 2 years. So you saying this man is one of the richest black men in the world, and 2 years ago Ghost didn't know or mention or nothing, unless they was estranged, which is possible, but you would think something could have been noted or said. So I don't think he is his brother. He could know him or something to that effect, have something to do. I see someone, Tony Luster, is saying that it's been 3 years since Ghost is dead. Media One Software says we never saw Ghost in the casket, which is true, but I think that's because he didn't want to maybe do that scene, and he didn't really agree with how maybe the ending played out. So I'm not sure. Savannah said, poor Tariq can't trust nobody. Even Lauren got a box cutter. I know that's right. And also, where's Breeze? Well, we know Breeze is dead. So we know Breeze is dead. Ghost killed Breeze. We would just see Breeze in Raising Canaan, because then he would be alive in that time period still. That's the difference with that. Kay Harris says they said Michael Ealy is going to play Ghost's brother. Okay, Michael Ealy's a good actor. I like him. That'll be a good one to see. Let's see. We got Where's 2-Bit. See, a lot of y'all like when I said Braden Thick, boy. The Tariq don't want none of that. They took Braden and beat them guts. They turned them guts into chitlins, boy. And I was like, Braden, boy, you been hitting the gym. That boy on that HGH. That boy on that HGH, he on the juice. Tariq better lay back. Anyway, we'll see. Old boy says Michael Ealy is a cop. Okay. Knowledge JP says, remember the uncle in Power that Ghost went to see? He could have had a connection to RSJ. That's true. I mean, he didn't have no money, but that don't mean just because you the richest person, you supposed to be giving your money to everybody you know. A lot of people know rich people, and them rich people didn't break them off. So it's possible, so we'll see. I'm interested to know, because he is slowly leading on to knowing a little bit about his father. Support Gaming said it's not 3 or 2 years. Book 2, season 1 through 3 is the same year. Season 3 is 3 months after season 2. Remember, in season 2, episode 1 was literally after season 1 finale. That's why I say it's only been like 1 year, 2 at the most. When somebody said 3, it's been 3 years in real life. It's been 3 years in real life, but we talking about in the show, it hasn't been. So yeah, Support Gaming, you're right. This has been 3 months since Lauren's death. How much time took place in season 2, but season 2 started right after season 1. So he probably still in his first year of school, but then we got a new classes and stuff. So what, he in his second semester? He had one hell of a first semester of college. Hey, he's still in his first year of school. Yeah, man. That's a lot. Tanya G, that's another good point as well about RSVP. Another angle that they could use is that he could be Tasha's brother, which would give him another angle to know information and things. And we don't know too much of anything about Tasha's family. I don't remember hearing anything right offhand other than Tasha wanted to be an accountant, but I don't know if she had any brothers or sisters. She never mentioned it. They never brought it up in the show. The mama never brought it up. So, but you don't have to be related to know somebody. So, I don't know. But I don't remember any of that. You know what else could be this too? Media One, you got a good way of thinking on this one. Media One Software said, wait, is RSJ Noma boss? That's a good one. Hiding in plain sight, watching Tariq operate. It is very interesting that she popped up right where he was at the exact same time, but it come to find out she did live there and have a kid and things, so I don't know, she is watching them. But that is interesting angle. And then that would be really some big reveal, Scooby-Doo type mystery that he turned out to be the one doing everything. In the end, damn. And he's one of the richest men in the world at that. So he probably say something like, you don't get to be the richest man in the world without diversifying. We ran numbers and sold liquor. Ain't no different than today, young Tariq. Thank you for your Queen's Child project. It'll be my nice new parking lot. So, I don't know. What's up with DBS? So much happened this episode. Dirty ball sacks. Saks Fifth Avenue was on display. Boy, this dude shady. He done went into Davis' drawer, opened it up, took his key, found out the secret files from Detective Whiteman, and told Lil Mama, only for her to be playing him, and then tell him about when he gave her the ultimatum, bye, bounce, or do you need me to have somebody help you? Then he found out Lauren was alive. Boom. That was the bombshell. That's what needed to happen for her to break out of there finally, because she would never leave on her own without something happening for her to lose that trust in Jenny. And so when he was saying, you've been lying to me, just like you got me trying to go along with you saying that Tariq killed Lauren when I know he didn't, and she heard that, and that right there was key. Has she not heard that from somebody else just talking, then I think she might have still believed that Tariq may have tried to kill her or had something to do with it, because that's how Jenny was painting it. But I think after hearing that, that kind of helped her put a little doubt about Tariq. But she ain't go to Fista. She came with that box cutter. She was about to slice him up like a UPS box. Straight up. But DBS, I don't know, man. I'm trying to decide on where he's going to go, his character, after this. Because now, where is he going to go? Because now he was kind of in the middle. He loved Jenny, and he thought he was doing the right thing, helping her get rid of the bad guys. But now he sees she probably just as bad as some of the others. She got this girl Lauren talking about thinking the Tejadas and Tariq, everybody wanted her dead. Like, what? So I don't know. Tony Luster said, crazy theory. Lauren sets up Jenny to die. Definitely a crazy theory. It would be funny, but she might say to Tariq or somebody that Jenny is the one. She did tell him that the feds is looking for him, so they building a case. She might tell him it's Jenny or whatever, and she may get killed that way, but I don't think that she will plan it. Brad P. Facts. That's cap. He said at least Lauren didn't come with a butter knife. She's smarter than Tariq. She gonna come with something that's gonna get you. Come with that blade, baby. You gonna be cutting 1,000 cuts and didn't even know it yet. Just start dripping, leaking, soaking wet. Straight up. So, hey, Tariq backed up too, didn't he? She's like, hey. He was like, hold up, wait. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I think that she's going to get back with Tariq, actually. And I think Tariq is going to probably find a way. Here's a theory right here, y'all. And y'all heard it here first, because I just made it up. Tariq is going to be back with Lauren, and he's going to find a way to frame Effie for all the drugs and killing and all of that, and he going to end up getting away free and getting away from everybody, and he'll probably let her take the fall, and him and Braden keep it moving. Watch. Tariq gonna have Effie take the fall, and him and Braden gonna be safe. He gonna let Effie go to jail for the drug, for everything, which then she really gonna want to kill Tariq. But watch Tariq set that up. Yep, and we'll probably see in the season 5, Effie get out of Orange is the New Black, cornrows to the back, tattoos on each arm, smoking Newport shorts. What the week? Hey, son, I've been playing basketball in the yard for 3 years. What, son? I've been playing ball with Brittany Griner. I'm ready for you. So, I don't know. Knowledge AP say Jay is actually crazy. I think Sax cares about Tariq a little. I think he gonna help Davis and Tariq. No, I think so too. I agree. But I don't think because he cares about Tariq. So maybe when you say he cares a little, I will say he just don't want to put him in for something he didn't do. And he would rather put him in for something that he did and can prove instead of something that he can't prove or didn't do. That's what I think. But I don't think he would have a problem putting Tariq in jail still, if that make any sense. But I just think that he didn't like putting him in jail for something he know he didn't have nothing to do with. So, let's see. Aaron Anders says, I might be crazy, but Effie looked like Lauren London a little bit. A younger version. Lauren London done got thicker than a Snicker, which I ain't complaining, but Effie ain't there yet. Effie's still little tiny tot young lady. And Lauren London is on that grown woman status, okay? That's a grown woman right there. That's all woman, Lauren London, okay? It was some movie I just saw with her and Jonah Hill. I think it's on Netflix or something, and Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill and Lauren London was married to Jonah Hill. The movie actually ain't that bad. It's okay. It has some laughs. But let me tell you something. I could not buy that Lauren London was with Jonah Hill, because every time I saw Lauren London, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. And then here come Jonah Hill, and I'm like, what? Anyway, I like Jonah Hill, but that couple, I was like, come on. It's called You People, Crystal. There you go. I see so much stuff, I can't remember everything. Aaron Anderson, You People. Yeah. Lauren London ain't no joke, baby. Anyway, baby, I'm getting old. And, you know, the young girls like Effie, you know, they so little. But anyway, she's a nice lady. And it would be nice to see if her and, you know, what's her name, Lauren ended up, you know, having a showdown. Tanya G, you say Tariq don't have hands like Ghost Shed. Heck no. Not even close. That's why I say he better stay away from Braden, man. Braden, little stocky self boy, been and hemmed him up. Petey rolled him. So, you know, you don't want none of that. Tony Luster said, when is Power Force coming back on? That's a good question. I believe probably this summer, because probably around August, because they're going to play Book 3 next, I believe, after this, and then Book 4. So, got a few more months. Support gamers say, I want to see Braden finally catch a body, as the trailers teased, because watching him taking so many L's is irritating. I missed that he gonna possibly catch a body in that trailer for the next episode. I didn't catch that. But it would be interesting. I don't think so yet, but we'll see. Maybe Kane may rope him into what's going on with the new war against the Russians. Who knows? Lenora Wilson, you say, I think Sachs just wants to get payback on Jenny for lying to him, so he's going to give Davis all the info he needs to take Jenny down. Yeah, I agree. That's a good point, and I agree, Lenora. I think that he's not going to play ball with Jenny anymore. Not going to help give any info. And he's going to tell Davis that Lauren's alive and that Jenny is trying to build this insane case, lying to everybody, including Lauren. And Davis is going to eat her alive. And she really ain't going to give DBS no more of that. He can forget that. That candy store is closed. That little peppermint patty that she got, she's sitting on that. She ain't sharing that no more. It's over with. He ain't going to taste the mint no more. So, you know. The Hotspot Network, you say Effie might try to set up Braden and he'll be forced to kill her down the line. That or one of those Bash Stern accident kills. Okay. That's possible. I think if they were to do it the best way for Tariq is to have her framed to take the fall and then she come back, because that's something like what Ghost did with Kanan. Somebody that he cared about and had love for, and then set up to get out of the way. And then they calling this Ghost. You trying to make him like Ghost. Well, let's see him use his mind also and set up somebody he loved or cared for or whatever, and get them out of the way instead of killing them. And maybe she won't even know he did it. Just like Kanan didn't even know Ghost set him up until he finally put it together. But he had no real way of knowing at first. So that could be interesting. But they could go the easy route and just have him shoot or kill or something like that. And, you know, it would be what it is. Aaron Anders said, you think any of the Tejada kids going to get killed before the end of the series? I think both of them. I think that both of the guys will get killed and Diana will be the last one standing. If they do it like Snowfall doing it right. Because of the way that they wrote the stories and how everything was going. It was pretty much only a few options for these people. And so if they keep going the way things are going, I think they could all be dead or in jail as well. And that Diana, unless Monet bring her into it, is over. So, shout out to Tanya G with the super chat. I appreciate you, sis. She said, wasn't Sax gay in Power? No, he wasn't gay, but he had some type of like weird jerk off fetish or beating his meat to what? Asian porn, or they never exactly said what he was spending money on. It might have been escorts. They alluded to some type of sexual something. Could have been escorts. They never exactly said. And we saw him, you know, shaking hands with the champ when Ghost and Tommy came in, and he was at the computer getting ready to step up to the DJ booth, and that's Ding-a-ling jerking DJ. He was about to DJ, and we didn't see what he was DJing to. But they made it seem weird. So, I don't know. Queen Brielle, did he have a blow-up woman? I think he did, didn't he? They had a blow-up woman. I think he did have a blow-up doll or something. I think that was in this. That's funny. Savannah Rivers, they called him Tracy. I think it was Nancy or something. But yeah, they did call him like Tracy or Nancy or something like that. So I know that calling somebody a Nancy boy or something like that back in the day in certain groups, the black community never said, hey man, you looking like a Nancy boy. That ain't something that was used in the black community. But I don't know, maybe in old English they say, hey, you're looking like a little Nancy boy. I guess that meant that you was acting a little feminine or something. I don't know. But, you know, we didn't use that word in the black community in my times and from what I know. But in other communities, that's what it meant. You a little Nancy boy. So, I'm thinking I don't know. They never explained it. We did see that Sax was tearing Jenny a new one. He was trying to. And, hey, it didn't look like he was mad about trying to. It looked like he wanted to try that and was happy. And it looked like he want to keep trying it. So, in my opinion, I don't think that he is gay. I just think that he's one of those guys that don't know how to be comfortable around women. They putting it on a pedestal. Pusaliah, the Greek god, putting it on the pedestal. They gotta take it down off the pedestal. Relax. So I think that's his problem. And if he relaxed, I mean, you know, he ain't that old. He in shape. He got a good job and all that. He could easily find somebody, but he too uptight and other things, so I don't know. But Lisa Phillips, you got a great point there. Saxe has survived it all since episode 1 of Power. He's still going. So, shout out to Saxe. He a survivor, boy. And hey, that's what's up. Plus, hey, he's still on the show in real life too, because hey, we watching him and he getting them checks, and that's what it's all about. So that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Shane. All right, I'm about to go ahead and rate this episode and talk about a few of the things that happened this episode and my rating for the episode. Let's do it. All right, the MOORESCORE is my rating system. 4 simple categories, 25 points each, give you a total of 100, real simple. Drop a decimal point, give you a score of 1 to 10. All right, let's do it. Visual cinematography, the camera angles, the places they were, the cameras used. They always use top-notch cameras, modern looked great. I like that we did get to see something different with them in Italy, the little construction site, different places. But overall, it wasn't like Star Wars or Avatar, but it was good for this episode, and I'm going to give it a 22. Storyline and plot, a lot happened this episode. From Monet, I knew once she saw that fingerprint, and we saw earlier she set it up with Davis and said, don't worry, I'm jumping to conclusions. That was her alibi with him, that I ain't want him dead and I left it alone. But she covered her bases very well. And so we saw that Monet is a mastermind. We see RSVP and Tariq, and I don't know about this whole go in there and find Mecca's bug business. But hey, it's a show. Overall, I'm going to give this episode, man, for the storyline and plot, the bug, that was a little far-fetched for me. But that was probably the only part. So I'm going to give this episode, because it did have a lot going on that I liked, I'm going to give it a 22 as well. It was better than average, which an average score would be a 20. Special effect, makeup, costumes, not really many special effects. But of course, the makeup, costumes on Power is always top notch. We did see they gave Lorenzo a Colombian necktie and left him bleeding out, gave him the long, drawn-out death that he, deserved for being on the show for a while. And so overall, I'm going to give it a 20 because it was the costumes that really do it, as always. Tariq brought out the lambskin coat again. And then entertaining fun factor. I like this episode. I knew that Lorenzo Day was numbered. He shouldn't have told her a damn thing. Men never confess. Die with the lie, okay? Because you gonna die with the truth. You might as well die with the lie. Shit. Anyway, I'm gonna give it 22. You know what? I get this one a 23 for this episode. 23 out of 25. Bring it to a total of an 87 on the MOORESCORE, which I think is really good. That's damn near a 90. If it had more special effects, which, I mean, this ain't that type of show. So if a person said they thought this was a 9 out of 10 or a 90, I could see where they came from that. And if somebody said it was an 8.5, I can see your place with that. I always give a 0.5 margin in either direction. So I give it an 87 on the MOORESCORE. You all let me know, what would you rate it? Hashtag MOORESCORE, just like it say on the screen under my name. Okay. Tanya G wanted to make sure I said they could stop showing the gay bro sex scenes. Hey, Tanya, I'm not going to disagree. We get it. They gay and they enjoyed the relationship. More power to them. Let's move on to the rest of the story. Like, we don't need that as much. It's very graphic. I mean, why they not showing Effie on Tariq graphic? Not that I'm saying I want to see that necessarily. I'm cool with not seeing that. But, you know, they are making sure we learn about how these relationships work. I definitely learned that they do some positions similar to things that I didn't think maybe they did. So I wasn't trying to get informed of that, but I learned something new. Tanya, you didn't want to learn that new today? That's something that you learned today. They do missionary. Appreciate the super chat, sis. But all due respect, I don't think really sex scenes are needed in shows too much, because it doesn't really push the narrative forward a lot of times. One movie that I think did a good job on the sex scene is Rock and Roller. If you all have ever seen that movie, I really like that movie. It's been on cable a lot recently too. Rock and Roller. It's a Guy Ritchie film. Anyway, it's got Thandie Newton and Gerard Butler and all of that. And they got a sex scene where Thandie Newton and Gerard Butler have sex. And, I mean, it's perfect. It's and that was it. That's how fast it go. And I mean, like, what more? We all get the point. You know what I mean? I don't need to see you stick this and lick that and ride this. It was more like, she pulled out the cigarette, zip up, and that was it. It was like a 8-second, 10-second little thing, and you know, you get the point. They banged. She banged, and let's move on, man. Who you about? What's next on the story? So, and I think, you know, unless you watching a porno, ain't no need to see all the rest, because, you know, if that's what I want to see, then I'll put that on. I'm trying to pull up Rock and Roller. Oh, well, there we go. Anyway, Guy Ritchie got a new movie getting ready to come out at the shows as well that look pretty good. Before I get out of here, I'll show y'all. Tanya say you love the ghost scenes. I ain't gonna lie, the Ghost and Angie scenes, it did pull me in to the show. I think the Ghost and Angie scenes in the beginning of this show made a big difference. Anyway, this is Rock and Roll. I don't know what's going on with this thing here, but the Ghost and Angie scenes, that was some steamy stuff. I mean, I see why Ghost's wife didn't want him doing that no more. Because I was like, hey, after some of those scenes with Ghost and Angie, I ain't even gonna lie, I'd have had to pull her to the side after work. Hey, we got a room later. I got a room. We need to, like, because that right there, that was some steamy stuff. Tanya, you say, I bet Drew getting paid well for those scenes. I would hope so. He's definitely earning it. Damian Kenny, you say, please review Blind Spotting on Stars. New episode has the OGs Too Short and Mark Curry in it. I did review Blind Spotting when it first came out, but I guess people wasn't watching it yet, so I stopped reviewing it. But I might go ahead and do that. I might go ahead and check it out. Review it again, rather, I should say. But I still watch the show. I just don't review it. But yeah, it's pretty good. Shout out to the 100+ people that was watching tonight. I appreciate all y'all watching live. I get to a couple more comments before I'm done. Jamari, you say, when is 2-Bit coming back to extort Tariq? I know, right? It looked like he might have, I don't know, maybe some things have changed, because it don't seem we'll be seeing him around. We haven't seen him, so I don't know. I can't say what has happened with the character or the actor personally, but it seemed we would be seeing him a lot more in this show, and then we didn't. So I don't know. Let's see. Get a couple more of these. Brad P, you making another appearance in Force? Well, let's just say so far we haven't seen them kill my character off yet, which is helpful. I hope that never happens, to be honest with you. I hope that I can pull off a DVS and be on Power Book 22. Shoot, it'd be going strong. So, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta get on social media and tell them to never kill my character and upgrade the role and pay him more. Do all of those things and I'll be alright. Like that would work. They wouldn't listen no way. But I would appreciate if I was able to stay. Definitely. Who wouldn't, right? So, what I will say is, we have not seen my character killed on screen yet. Which means, hey, I could be still sitting in the pen. I'm in the pen, man. Maybe they got me in the pen. Maybe they don't. Who knows, Hans? We have to find out. Tune in next week. No, I can't basically say, because I could get sued. But, hey, if the character hasn't been killed yet, anything can happen. This is looking good. As long as you're alive, it's looking good in the Force universe. Hell, we saw them bring back Liliana from the first season of Power all the way to Force. Now, they did take her right back out, but hey, you never know. Jamari Riddick, I hope so. Last man rolling. Rollhouse. Shoot, I hope so. Liliana, I want Liliana back. I know. Brad Pitt, right? Who saw that coming? I tell you, I never would have thought they would have brought her back. The last person that was on my mind about anything, that character came and went so fast. First season of the show, so you know that was something different for the writers to do, and go back and write that in that way. That was creative and unique. Have him bump into her there like that. So, you know, it was interesting. Who knows? I might come to Stansfield. Hey, Tawik, you killing my cousin, huh? You taking Lorenzo, he was my cousin. Yeah, we all related. You didn't know it? Everyone with the bald head and a beard is family. Tawik, it's time for you to go. I'm already ready for drive-by. I'm going to get you. You thought that Numa was bad? No. Here comes ready for the pain. You ready for war? I hope you're ready for war. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, I'm up out of here, y'all. It's late. And I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'll be sitting here talking for a minute, you know, so I ain't going to keep everybody too long. But this was a good episode, and I'm going to try to get a couple more videos and theories cranked out. In the meantime, everybody, y'all have a good night, and be safe. Don't go out like Willie Lump Lump, a.k.a. Braden, getting beat up like a piñata. Everybody be safe. Peace. I'm out.